Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. It is 7:07 Friday, May 20th, 50 degrees, getting up to 71 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. And the conversation now turns to Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. We are joined by the Director of Community Development, Lori Pepenella. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. Very impressive here, Jeremy. You are officially, since James Brown is gone, the hardest working man in show business.
Oh, come on now. I don't...
I think so.
You're probably right. So I was going to argue, but it's not worth it. And first of all, I do want to... I'm hoping that the cookies are a leave behind, right?
They're for you.
You don't just bring them with you everywhere you go.
It's like a teaser.
Just to denote...
They're empty.
Just to denote... You just bring cookies and say, like, look,
Cookie
Girl Scouts.
boxes.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like a prop. Yeah,
it is.
So, Lori, why don't you give us a quick overview? I think most people have a good understanding of what the Girl Scouts is all about. But
yes.
But what is a Director of Community Development? What do you do?
Well, Director of Community Development establishes programs, finds fundings, writes grants, creates initiatives, oversees events, and we really try to make sure that the mission of the Girl Scouts becomes tangible in the community.
Tangible in the community. So how do you so tangible in the community so that they can so that you can reach more people, have a better understanding, start drinking the Girl Scout Kool-Aid. And I mean, is that what we're talking about here?
Well, we don't call it Kool-Aid, but Green Punch.
Right.
But anyway,
because Kool-Aid. I'm sorry, because Kool-Aid is outlawed in San Francisco now.
It's Green Punch. But
why is it Green Punch?
Because that's what they make it. That's what it is.
Really?
Girl Scouts Green. Of course. What else could it be?
Okay.
There's a whole culture there that you have to buy into, Jeremy.
All right. Okay.
Now, when I grew up with Girl Scouts, I was from North Jersey, so it was the Lenny Lenape Council. But since I've been very active in Girl Scouts, it was originally the Ocean County Council, and now it's merged Monmouth and Ocean, so it's Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. And what they do to really get girls engaged from a hyper-local kindergarten all the way up through high school and on to college is just teach them how to set goals, achieve them, and then reset goals and just keep moving forward. And that's how you become successful in life, and I think that's key to the foundation, because when you're looking to do things, it's either crisis-driven, you're reacting to something, or it's part of your character where you're looking to achieve. And we're hoping that we create that for the girls.
Cool. So you kind of alluded to it. You definitely talked to me about it in the break, but so your path to Girl Scouts, right? Because your most recent career prior to Girl Scouts, you were the I'm going to get.
So you don't even know it.
I'm going to get the job wrong because let's be fair. You were the voice of the Southern Ocean County Chamber of Commerce, Long Beach Island. You were really the voice of tourism in the southern part of the county. You were a force of nature in really throughout the state in advocating for that region.
Yes.
And then a shift of gears. So kind of take me through how you ended up at Girl Scouts.
Well, basically what I've done throughout my career is development. So whether it was with United Way or Interfaith or the Chamber or now Girl Scouts.
Fundraising.
It's doing for creating initiatives and finding funding. We kind of do it, cart before the horse thing. But so how I got to the Chamber was through a grant that I had created, and then I built programs around that, and that's what led to my 8-year tenure there. And one thing about Girl Scouts is that was something that I've always done. I've been very active in it, from service unit manager, leader. Both my daughters are lifetime Girl Scouts. So when the time came for me to say, you know what, I really see what's going on with legislation, with things about women equality, women in the workplace, Girl Scouts is the natural fit for that. So my friend Madeline Rice, who I've worked with at United Way, she became the Chief Development Officer there. And I was very happy to see her there, and she got me on too many committees to begin with, so I was spending more and more time up in Toms River with the Girl Scouts, and I felt it was time to make that change.
Well, that's great. So I it's funny. I was saying to someone that I was super excited that you were with the Girl Scouts, but I was super sad because you were also. We were working on putting together a coalition of chambers throughout Ocean County, and you were to be my co-chair or my vice chair.
Put in a woman's advocacy piece, and I'll still be your co-chair, Jeremy.
I know. All right. Anyway. So it was a definitely a loss for Ocean County tourism, but a gain for the women's movement in at the Jersey Shore.
Well,
right?
Girl Scouts is the right place for that, and they have a long history of success, and so we just want to make sure that continues because, let's be honest, nobody wants to live in an area without Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts is really the heart of the community, and it teaches women how to be leaders. And it's, people, especially men, they say, well, leaders are leaders, but women have a lot to juggle. They need a lot to kind of assess. There's a lot of different paths they could go down, and I think if you're starting out early, you just set the tone. It just get you in gear and put you on the right path.
So does Girl Scouts, and I really don't know the answer to this, so does Girl Scouts take stances on, I don't want to say political issues, but on issues around, for example, like the wage gap, the gender wage gap?
Yes, we do. Actually, when you look at the statistics we have, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, we have over 11,000 girls, over 4,000 adult members. When you look at and combine the three other councils in New Jersey, we have a movement of over 60,000 girls with over 20,000 members.
Right.
So we do have very active. We have a lobbyist. We're active in working with legislation in New Jersey and on the Hill to make sure that women are represented fairly and equally. And I think that is a very huge part. You can't tell your daughter, you could do everything, and then when she gets to a certain point, say, well, there's clearly more that needs to be done. So we want to just help pave the way as everybody moves forward. Right,
because there was I was talking the other morning about an interesting article, and I can't recall if it was in the Times or the Journal, where they kind of actually were talking about the fact that the wage gap is actually larger as you become more and more educated.
Yeah.
For example, doctors are paid, I think, like 36% less. Women are paid 36% less than men. I think they had something like financial advisors were 34% less. I mean,
it's clear.
Just craziness.
And you think, again, 21st century, that this shouldn't be a conversation, but it always was. And if you go back to the initial conversation, Girl Scouts was there in 1912.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just a continuing process.
You would think it shouldn't be a conversation, but we're still talking about segregation and Roe v. Wade. So
I know.
let's
it is.
Yeah.
It is, it is what it is, but you need people to make sure that the conversation continues.
All right. So we have a lot of programs that I want to talk about because there's a lot of cool names going on here of some programs.
I know you like the names.
And I do like them. But I want to talk about them after the break. But I also want you to think about something because when it was announced that you were coming on the show, okay, like we do some kind of big press release, like Lori Pepenella is joining us, right? Which you may have written yourself and sent out.
I probably did. We got
there was a landslide of phone calls from other nonprofits here at the Jersey Shore who said they want to come on every quarter because they want Jeremy's paycheck every quarter to go into the kitty. So you're gonna have to. I'm not asking you to defend yourself. But I am asking you to marinate on that concept as we go to break. And when we come back, I want to talk about Phenomenal Under 40 because I want to really know how I can get into that because I don't know that I can. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin back after this.
Stay tuned for Preferred Company with Joel Markell and Marianne Levy at 8. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin continues next. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Now, back to Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 and WOBMAM.com.
All right, Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, back with Lori Pepenella, Director of Community Development for the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. And in the break, I shouldn't say this, but she totally threw down the gauntlet and said there's no chance that any other nonprofit can win this quarter. Laura, you didn't want me to say that out loud.
You know,
did
you're supposed to keep it. You know, I thought we were friends.
Well, listen, I think that it's only fair that I share. And that rhymed. Okay, so tell me about Phenomenal Under 40. What's that all about?
Well, this is a new concept, and we're very excited about it. It's going to be happening September 22nd at Water's Edge, and Martell's Water's Edge in Bayville. And we're taking nominations. If you go to the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore website, we're looking for emerging leaders in Monmouth and Ocean County that are either really promote the corporate culture of their business or are out in the community. They don't have to be affiliated with Girl Scouts, but they have to be nominated by their peer to be a Phenomenal Under 40 award winner this fall. So it's going to be very exciting because we're looking for role models. I mean, we have Women of Distinction, which is the pinnacle of, this is a very, long career of giving back and being involved. Phenomenal Under 40 might be the first award these women win publicly. So we're excited about that, and it's going to be this great end of summer cocktail party at Martell's. So we're excited. We want people to nominate. We want people to get involved. We're looking for a presenting sponsor. We have Town Square as our media sponsor, which we're very excited about. So you can find everything at JerseyShoreGirlScouts.org and also on our social media.
Cool. So that's like a young professionals.
It's women only.
I know that.
But
it's Girl Scouts.
Young.
I get it.
It is. Oh, do you? Did I get that through?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is it women only, or is it those that associate as women only?
It is who's ever nominated as I believe that they think is.
You're gonna sidestep this question.
It's easy, Jeremy. It's whoever gets. I don't control who's being nominated. So come on.
All right.
It's so early. I can't believe you're on at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like flying. It's like catching a flight. I can't believe.
Listen, at 5:30 in the morning, I am talking about transgenders in the bathroom. Seriously. So how many people can say that? Well,
I'm sure there are quite a few, but not on the radio.
No, not on the radio. Okay. So we know what Phenomenal Under 40 is. So why don't you give us a refresher on what is the Man Enough program all about?
Well, this is something. And you're Man Enough, correct?
Just barely.
Oh, come on. It's not what I heard, Jeremy.
Go ahead.
So Man Enough is basically promoting men in business, men, with or without daughters, to say, you know what, we advocate for men to be involved in their daughters' life or girls' lives, and that it's important for men to be involved in just what girls are doing outside of school and, part of the community. So we have a great, why you're bouncing up and down? Are you excited?
No, I'm good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think what it's really about is men saying, you know what, girls deserve their chance. Girl Scouts is a great organization, and even though I'm not a Girl Scout, I'm man enough to say that I support it. And it's a great program. This was started by Madeline and really, taken to the next level, and I think it's a great thing.
So now I know, and this is before you got to Girl Scouts, so I don't know if you can actually comment on this, but you know how they say been there, done that, got the T-shirt, right? So I got the T-shirt, right? So I did been there, done that. I did get the T-shirt. Now the T-shirt, it's interesting. The T-shirt is a 3/4 length sleeve.
Yes.
Right? And so the question is, right, is that part of the man enough test, right? To see if I'm man enough to wear a 3/4 length sleeve? Because that is clearly the only 3/4 length sleeve that I have in the wardrobe, right? Because it's either I'm a man, so it's either short sleeve or long. Zach, do you have any 3/4 length sleeves?
I do not.
No. Okay.
It's a baseball jersey, and I believe it was it was created that way because the Blue Claws is a sponsor.
All right. I thought that was something.
But you don't have any concert T-shirts from the '80s, Jeremy?
That are 3/4 length.
They were all jersey T-shirts.
Yeah. And
Did you not grow up in the state?
I have tassels on the bottom, and they're belly shirts too, right? So I can show off my navel. That's what I do. That's what I wear. It's now everybody has that image with them. Okay. So we've talked about Phenomenal Under 40. We've talked about Man Enough. We're going to talk about your dance. We're going to talk about dancing. We're going to talk about the golf pro. We're going to talk about the Gold Awards. I'm going to give you the magic wand to make a difference in the world. And then we're going to wrap up. But that's all going to happen after the break because Kevin Williams is coming up with his hometown view. And then we got some news. And then we'll talk some more, okay?
Perfect.
Lori Pepenella, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, Director of Community Development. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Back after this.
Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center overlooking the Toms River, it's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:35, Friday, May 20th. 50 degrees, getting up to 71 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pop app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160. We are joined by Lori Pepenella, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, Director of Community Development. So, talk to me. We got, there's the big golf outing comes up when?
July 11th.
Okay.
And we're very excited about that. It's at the Manasquan River Golf Club. This is a tradition that's been going on for about 30 years. It's going to be an amazing event, and we thank everybody that wants to come out and golf, sponsor, and just really be a part of it.
And it's a great, that's one of the, really one of the classier golf outings at the Jersey Shore.
And you're always very supportive of that, so we thank you.
And as she sets me up because I haven't yet committed, so here we go. Moving right along. That was really well done, Lori. You're obviously a professional. Let's move along to the Gold Awards. Those are coming up.
This is an amazing. The Gold Award is I don't even want to say it's the equivalent to the Boy Scout Eagle Award because it's so much more than that. It's a 100th anniversary of this event. It's going to be June 2nd at the Mill. And I've had the privilege of working with girls this past few weeks. We had taken a few of them up to see Senator Booker. I had lunch with a few of them last week. And they're juniors, seniors in high school, and they're so dedicated to what they want to do. And they use Girl Scouts as the platform to help them do it. And it's just amazing when you see what they've achieved and where they're headed, and there's sky's the limit. Both my daughters, they received their silver and gold awards, and I think it set them up to be career ready, college ready, and just kind of how do you get things done. So the gold award is really kind of the highest level you can get as being a Girl Scout, and it's something that you carry with you for the rest of your life. It's a national award, so if you're in New Jersey, California, Maine, it has the same weight no matter where you go. It looks real great on a resume. And it's something that if you have the ability to do it, support it. Definitely you can support Girl Scouts anyway, whether you're a Girl Scout or not. But if you have a daughter that's in school and you trying to push for that overachiever, well, Gold Award is the way to do that.
Cool. And then, of course, Dancing with the Stars. That comes up in November. You know what? November 3rd. And that Flat Jeremy has been has stole the show. Yes. I think. Yes. And are you going to be a judge this year? I believe I am a judge this year. It's going to be a great event. And I may not be the only Grunin involved in festivities. So what I hear, and that is going to be spectacular. Yes. That is going to be spectacular. Yes, it could be it could be a supreme challenge to my nuptials, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But you know what? It's this event is done right. It's really just the highest level. We pair you up with a professional dance instructor. You have a whole night in this beautiful ballroom at Eagle Oaks Country Club. It's just an amazing night. And again, all the money raised goes to help these programs, camperships, scholarships for girls. So it's appreciated, and it's just a lot of fun. Cool. All right, Lori, it's that time. What time is it, Jeremy? It's that time. It's hammer time. Oh, no. It's time where we give you the Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin magic wand, the pixie dust, the fairy dust. Just shake your nose and make something happen. Lori Pepenella, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, what are you going to do? Well, the one thing that I want to do is to make sure that every girl has an opportunity to be a Girl Scout. So they have to make it happen. Root causes is really what we go after. And if you want a great workforce, great leaders in the community, if you want girls to be able to achieve and have room at the table for themselves, then you have to start them out when they're young. So Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore is the place to do it. Cool. All right. Very good. One last opportunity. Website, contact, learn more. Where do we go? You could go to girlscoutsofthejerseyshore.org. Or you could follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram under the same name. We have 2 councils, one in Toms River, and the shop is open Monday through Friday, and we also have one in Farmingdale.
We have 2 camps, Camp Sacagawea and Camp Amity Acres, and hopefully the girls can come out this summer and have a good time.
Awesome. On a final note, can you spell Sacagawea?
No, I can't. My kids went to Amity, Amity.
That's a lot easier because Sacagawea, that's the advanced camp.
That is.
That's right. Lori Pepenella, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, Director of Community Development. Thank you for spending some time with us this Friday morning, getting up bright and early, getting out and doing something.
It's awesome.
Always been a leader in our community, whether it's
everything.
Right. Well, whatever it is, always leading the way and being a positive role model for the women of Ocean County and beyond.
And beyond. That's the way it should be, Jeremy. Thank you for everything you're doing. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Make sure you leave the cookies behind. More Wake Up with Jeremy
I thought
Grunin.
I bought 4 boxes.
Dana Lancelotti when we get back.